What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and also comment. To my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my video. Thank you so much for the love and support, and greetings to my brothers and sister all the way from Caribbean. So guys, today I have this video of a young Jamaican lady who she has decided to come out and speak to Jamaican leader and speak to these people who are running in the politics. So this is the true voice of young Jamaica who is really concerned with his country. So guys, watch this video, then I will come back with more explanation.
Convinced that the economy of Jamaica is not productive because we keep on voting in these criminals that we call leaders. Now you really can sometimes look at a man and say, you know, say he's a criminal, so we not gonna vote him in. Because you never really know the true intentions of a man until the man probably tell you himself or his actions speak for him. So because we don't know the criminals that we are voting in to take charge of our country or to run our country, we have to implement something for every politician who want to, you know, rule Jamaica or lead Jamaica for a specific time. So we have to implement a level of accountability for everybody who ever run for any position in parliament, whether a major position or a minor position. Sign an accountability policy whereby any form of corruption, any form of thieving, then you'll be out. We now wait until now 4-year period to see you make you until another election come so we can get you out. Any form of corruption, you're just out. So the same way the civilian is getting processed, you know, for corruption that they did, the same way politicians should get it. There should be fairness all across the board. There should be no political waiver, not because okay, then you are a politician, you're a member of parliament, whatsoever, you know, or we're going to excuse this 2 times or 3 times. No. Corruption, any criminal activity, we give you a trial and then you're out. You know, wait until 4 years till that election period over, whereby we have to try to re-elect somebody again. So this is the accountability policy that Jamaica should set in place for every parliamentarian and every politician who wants to lead our country. So therefore, they can sign this to say, okay, then I am signing this policy to say that any corruption under my name or any criminal activities, I'm not gonna be sitting here. We're not going to be waiting for like re-election for 4 years, just out. So that is an accountability policy that we should actually set in place as a country, because we keep on voting in these criminals who are not for us. In order for our country to move forward and for our economy to grow, we're going to need politicians and leaders who have the Jamaica at their forefront, who have the people of Jamaica at their forefront. So any decision that the government is going to make for the country, the people should be the end result, so the benefits to the people. You cannot have investors coming in and then the investors are getting 80% and then your people are getting 20 or nothing at all. That's not benefit to the people. You have investors coming in, the people get 80% and the investors get 20. Alright, we put it up a little bit, me ask it too much. The people get 70% benefit and the investors get 30. There's no way investors are going to invest in our country and then we're not benefiting at all.
But take me back to the reason where you have on Power 106. How it started?
Well, we're talking about the Constitution. And the Constitution basically is what governs. That's the legal document for every country. And as it says under democracy, for the people, by the people, of the people. So it encompasses the work of the people. Mm-hmm. So the people have to be involved in anything that is taking place legally in the country. When we have an election and we elect a representative, a person that will represent your constituency. Remember, you have 30,000 people in a constituency. Mm-hmm. All 30,000 can go into parliament. So you elect one
to represent
the views of the 30,000 people. So any decision that must be made in parliament must be made by the will of the people. So that one representative must meet with the people then go back to Parliament to say, listen, I've spoken to my constituents and this is what they want. I represent their views. That is not happening in Jamaica. What is taking place in Jamaica today is an oligarchy. An oligarchy is where the people with money control the politicians, and the politicians make laws to help these people make more money. And it is a simple equation. A political party does not make money. It's not a business. It does not generate money. So it depends on donations from rich people to finance the political party.
Okay.
And this is why we have the upside down democracy that we call an oligarchy. Oligarchy is where the rich people control the politicians, and the politicians make laws to enrich these donors to the various political parties.
And themselves too.
And this is where the corruption come in, because when they get 100 million, they don't put the whole 100 million to the party. They pocket 50 and share up 50 in the party.
Yeah.
That's where the corruption comes from.
Yeah.
So it's a simple thing. The people need to change it. And this is why the Jamaica Unity Alliance is coming forward to change the constitution, not to reform it. Reform it means you just touch and a little piece here and a little piece. We want to change it to reflect the will of the people.
So all right, so you say Unity Alliance. So what them are going to do differently? When I say change, how them are going to change it? Starting from the top. What them are going to do from the top?
Well,
so it benefit the people.
The first thing you have to do is to remove the monarchy. In 1834, when we had that Emancipation Act read, the so-called slaves were set free. But they had a period of 4 years between 1834 and 1838, which was known as the apprenticeship period, where the so-called Africans, I don't like call them slaves, the Africans were made to work for 4 years free.
Okay.
They were not paid. They called it the apprenticeship period.
Okay.
Now, within that 4 year period, working free, the white men that had these Africans, enslaved Africans, were given 20 million pounds. Now they were compensated for that 4 years of work. So the crown paid them for the work.
Removing the crown will do what? How changing the constitution will benefit the people?
Well, when you remove the crown, all these lands known as crown land will become the people's land.
What else?
And land is a basic functional, and this is why they call land real estate. Land is what generates real. It generates food, food is real. And you sell the food and you get that fiction called money. Money is just a promissory note. I give you this piece of paper and you give me 3 breadfruit. It's a promissory note. The only real thing that you have is the land.
So you're going to remove, so it's going to remove the crown, the monarchy,
yes.
Right, and replace it with what exactly?
It's going to be a nationalist move, as Marcus Garvey had articulated. Nationalism is where you nationalize the assets of the country. So the assets of the country become the assets of the people, and it is then redistributed in an equitable manner. So you will have agricultural land, you have domestic land, you have land for business, industrial estates and all that. That will benefit the people, not just a few, as it happened in the past. In the past, they could always tell you that there were 21 families that owned everything in Jamaica. 21 families.
Did it still exist?
It still exists today. The family names might change because of intermarrying, but the process is the same. You have 90% poor people in the country same way, and 10% controlling the assets of the country. It still happens today.
But Stringer, let me say this to you. You want to know what Andrew Onis have done bad? Go, the first thing him do, him go and him buck down the people houses. That was on Crown Land, telling lie that it was Klansman gang when a him friend was selling the land. The second thing him do bad is that him take away the whole of the land and give to the Chinese and sell it out to the European. That's your children and grandchildren to come, if you get any, because you look fishy. You see me? Can't get the land of Jamaica. Remember, you know, the Queen land is for the people here. Him take away the beaches. Him take away the river. Poor hospital service. Poor school service. Poor security service. See? Everything in the shop them now going up after the finance minister said there will be no new tax or increase. Every day you go to the shop, one $10 gone and one $5. Me talk about the Chinese them. See? That him have in Jamaica, working for US, and the Jamaican, I get one little pecans, and we have to pay back the money. That not bad. Break tie with Cuba, we send so much nurse and doctor when the pandemic. Venezuela, we give how much money to Petrojam to improve them oil system. See? And break tie with them. Break tie with Cuba. Fighting against 80 people them where fight for them freedom after the wickedness that them a do to them down there. Him take part in it. Jump and play left Ghana, Israel. Go and bow down to wall. And this wicked prime minister where commit genocide down there. Left go to England, go sign a legion to the Queen as a traitor against the Jamaican people. Have 6 men in parliament that are a criminal and won't release them.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video of our young sister from Jamaica, and also our old person also. He has said something which it is concerned about Jamaicans. So our young sister, she has come out and tell Jamaicans it's the highest time that we should choose the leader who will be focused with Jamaica, not the leader who will be selling out the country, not the leader who will be concentrating with other things rather than concentrating with the Jamaicans, not to elect the leader who will be the main interest of Jamaicans. It will be for, is making the more interest to the outsiders than the more interest to be going to the Jamaicans. So for example, I can tell you in the case of the Chinese people, so you can see the Chinese people, they are benefiting more than the owners of the land, than the Jamaicans. You can imagine the foreigners, they are coming, they are being given 70%, while you people, you are the owner of the land, you are being given 30%. Let's go to in terms of business. So the Chinese people, I love use the Chinese because there are so many there in Jamaica, and also they are having so many things in Jamaica. So for example, the Chinese people, they have been given 5 years no working, 5 years of working without paying tax. You can imagine 5 years. What about the Jamaicans who are doing business? They have not been given any free taxation. So you can see it is becoming more difficult for Jamaicans business owners to do business, to be able to run their business, because these Chinese, they will come, they will open a big business, they will operate for 5 years without paying tax. You can imagine, this is killing your own businesses to making making the way to these foreigners to come and open the business and to run the business in your country. So this lady, she was telling us that there is time that we should choose a leader who will be making more benefit to come to the Jamaicans, the citizens, the owners of the land, to enjoy their benefit than the foreigners who are coming from outside. And also she has said that it's the highest time that we should choose the leaders who will not be corrupt. Yeah, the leaders who will not be controlled by the rich people. You know, these rich people, they are bribing the most of the leaders. They are giving them a lot of money so that they can pass the law, which it will be benefit for the rich people but not to the people. You can see. And also our this older guy from Jamaica, also he has said that right now the leaders, they are passing laws to benefit the rich people. And also Jamaica, it is now being run with these 21 families. I hope you guys will know 21 families in Jamaica. So the system of 21 families, it is still there. They are still running the government. And also these leaders, it's the highest time that we should remove them, because they are passing the laws to benefit themselves and the rich people. They are not following the will of the people. You know, anytime the government wants to pass the law, it must engage the citizen. The people, they are the first one to be told, to be given the first priority. But these people, they are going ahead and passing the laws without engaging the citizen, without telling the fellow citizen. So these are the kind of leaders that our brothers and sisters from Jamaica, they are tired of seeing this thing continuing. Because if Jamaicans will go ahead and choose the same leaders, now the Jamaicans will not move forward. It will still stuck, and it might even being dragged behind because of choosing these bad leaders who they are not concentrating with Jamaicans, who they are selling lands to the foreigners, who they are giving the first priority to the foreigners. Can you imagine? You are allowing foreigners to come and take over, to come and be in charge of your own country. You are giving the foreigners high chances of operating businesses without paying tax. What it is that? And I'm sure if you Jamaicans will go to their country, they will not give you even a 1 day of working without paying tax. They will not. But you Jamaicans, you are so good enough to give these people a 5 years of working without paying tax. No, that one, it is not good. That one, the government of Jamaica should consider that, because these people, they have come and killed the businesses of black people in Jamaica. They are buying their business because they have allowance of 5 years to operate without paying tax. So this is why our sister, she is calling all Jamaicans to elect the leaders who they will put the Jamaican first before anything. The leaders who will not be controlled from outside. The leader who is not a puppet from any country. And the leader who is born and raised from Jamaica. The leader who has only Jamaica citizenship. Not these leaders who they have dual citizenship. And also a brother here said the parliament, it is not controlled by the people. It is controlled by the politician and the leaders. And corruption starts whereby these rich people, they are paying these politicians, they are paying the leaders to pass law and to do something. When they have been given money, they take 50% and 50% they put it in their political party. And that's how corruption starts. And that's how they have started looting money from Jamaica to go and invest it from other country. Yeah. And when I talk about this, some people, they are saying, no, Dash, you want this party to come in, you don't want this. No, I'm not a supporter of any party, because I believe in Jamaica, these two parties, they had a chance to lead Jamaica. But they didn't do anything. Yeah, they didn't do anything. These two parties, they had a chance to run, to lead Jamaica, but they didn't do anything. For me, I'm not supporting any party. I'm not a politician. For me, what I'm saying, I'm passing the information to my fellow brothers and sisters from Jamaica. I'm telling you what exactly it is happening. I'm opening the eyes, because I believe majority of Jamaicans, they are working outside of Jamaica, and they really want to see what is happening in their country. So I'm not doing this on a bad way. I'm not doing this because I support any party. No, I don't support any party. So guys, let me just end it from there. I hope you have got me. So kindly guys, subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.